Prince Median and your allies, words cannot express how much gratitude we owe you. The feeling is mutual. Because of the message from Lord Symbios, we were able to properly choose our course of action. Speaking of which, I almost forgot, we must return your ally to you. He travelled with us as our guest. Must you go, Zero?
Zero's the only one of us who can fly. Once he is gone, our battles will be more difficult.
Zero! It is nice to know that people rely on you. My dear sister! But you have your own duty, starting with the restoration of order in the Republic.
Thank you for the gesture, Lord Symbios, but with the hard road ahead of you, you need Zero's help more than we do. Prince Median, will you be travelling south towards the city of Barrand? If so, then would you extend your trip and head to Elbasum?
To the Holy Land, Elbasum. What is going on there?
It is not widely known, but the Bullzone sect has proven to be an evil power that opposes Elbasum. They have destroyed the Guardian of the Demon Gate. The Elbasum statue is no more.
The evil Bullzone followers have done such a thing. I understand. We will make a point to go and investigate.
What will you do, Khan? Do you intend to join Prince Median and head to Elbasum? I worry about Elbasum, and I wish you very much to return. I worry about Elbasum, and I wish very much to return, but I have a duty which takes me elsewhere. I regret not being able to spend more time here, but we must go now. We will hurry south, beyond the mountains, to the capital of Barrand. I know Edmund's death must be hard on you, Symbios, but let's remember him as an exceptional and brave general. In many ways, Edmund was fortunate. He died fighting for his principles.
What?
Just as Conrad, I, and the rest of us risk our lives for what we believe in, Edmund just chose a different path. King Benetram and Lord Conrad were target of many plots because of their attempt to abolish the aristocracy. When ideologies come into conflict, bloodshed is almost inevitable. Humans, how ignorant we all are. That is why we must restore the Republic and end the war. I feel your grief, but don't give up. We need you. Well, we should be on our way. That's right. Everyone must be waiting to see the safe return of King Benetram. On what basis? On the basis that, like, multiple people have bloody turncoated and tried to kill us?
If we pass through that narrow valley before dark, we should be past the danger zone.
They're heading for the Holy Land of Elbasum. Should I have given them the Elbasum Orb? The Vandal was a strong opponent, but Symbios brought Quonis village back to life by defeating the Vandal. Then they defeated General Franz and finally escaped Imperial territory. They defeated the Spirial army who had destroyed the Elbasum statue and were close to Republican territory, but two powerful generals, Edmund and Garzel, stood in their way. With the aid of Prince Median at the railroad switching point, a newfound trust was born, and the alliance that formed helped defeat the two powerful generals. the two armies part, unaware of the hardship ahead. That was chapter 3. Target Guardian Statue of Elbasam, yeah, makes sense. And I'm pretty confident there's no way he can ever save it. Yes, I will. Chapter 4. Revolt in the Republic of Aspinia. Lord Symbios and Sir Danteres. Don't you think they should be back by now, Grace? It would seem so. If you think about it, there have been some major national incidents occurring, such as the defection of the once trusted General Edmund. And the beasts invading from the north must also be a topic of discussion. The nation's economy is worse than we thought. The Bearsol army is in Aspia, and supposedly demanding more aid. That's Brutus's territory. He's second in command only to King Denetram. I can't believe he would use force to demand an increase in aid. Okay, it seems like the audio is dropping more than anything else today.
In any case, I don't see how we can ignore the Bearsol army. I wonder what they're gonna do.
We return from risking life and limb, and the capital is a mess like this. It's quite sad.
I guess a lot has happened since I left the Symbios army.
That's certainly true, Zero. We've been through some truly horrible things. We even battled a Vandal.
A Vandal? You mean a Vandal from the myths and legends? He possessed terrifying powers. Thinking back, I wonder how we were able to come out victorious.
Khan, you look like something's bothering you. What's going on? What's the matter? Just thinking. If we had to battle another Vandal, we wouldn't be able to win. It makes me worry.
What do you mean we won't be able to win? I think we're stronger than ever.
When we fought the Vandal, the Elbasam statue, still regulated and contained the terrifying dark power. So you're saying now that the Elbasam statue has been destroyed, we couldn't defeat a Vandal? I also believe the problem with the beasts in the north is due to the destruction of the Elbasam statue.
Regarding the dark power, I'm sure I've heard of it before.
It's called dark or evil power. It's the force opposing Elbasam. If that's true, then those Bulzo monks will become more powerful due to the loss of the Elbasam statue. So now they will be able to use their full power. That's not good.
Okay, I'm lost. What are you talking about? What is this Elbasam statue? Please pay attention, Zero. The Median army could very well be headed right into danger. What? What do you mean? You're saying Prince Median is heading into danger?
Stupid Zero. Catch up. I can hardly believe what's happened. It's such a complete shock. Especially the story about Edmund. I can't believe such a brave and honest man would. Well, I believe that Edmund, in his own way, thought he was helping the Republic. I should have seen it. The Republic lost many warriors trying to return the king. At least Aspinia kept the peace through it all. Is the current state of Aspinia worth saving? We maintain the status quo, but do we prosper? From the beginning, Aspinia was never a fertile land, and with this weather, we can't afford to give aid. Brutus's land Beasol, though, demands tribute from their neighbours. We pay for their misfortunes. It doesn't help that Brutus is the vice chairman of the assembly. Beasol has the power to take what they want. Aspinia has never been rich. Can we afford to continue giving in to these demands? I'm a soldier, not a politician, but the resources Aspinia does have should be shared among the Republic's people. Fafhard, you and Edmund are both military men, yet your ideals differ greatly. Fafhard, I ask you, with the help of the with the Beasol army, camped at our gate, what choice do we have? They have penetrated the outer wall, but the inner wall is secure. We can afford to wait them out. Fafhard, have your wits dulled since I saw you last? Your advice almost borders on Any new developments? Has the Beasol army moved against us? Did the Beasol army break camp? Tell us quickly. It appears one unit from the Beasol army has broken the siege and is heading for Storage. Fafhard, does this change your opinion? Should we still ignore the Beasol army? Storage holds Aspinia's provisions and our railway. Symbios, I'm grateful for you offering your army support, but... You hesitate, Benetrand. It would be catastrophic if Storage were taken. The Symbios army must be sent to protect it. I don't like this. Symbios must go to Flagard to build its army. However... It shouldn't be difficult to stop one unit. A brief show of force should send them running. Very well. I thank you, Symbios. However, do not chase them too far. Return to Flagard as soon as you can. Here we are in Aspia Castle. I'm sorry, Symbios, but I don't care to fight a starving man for a crust of bread. Why does Benetram hesitate? The stockpiling Storage is the lifeline of all Aspinia. If I can change your mind, I still think you should leave now for Flagard, where your father Conrad awaits. Bit flaky, isn't he, King Benetram? Secret report from the Ninja Murasame. The Bullzone sect is a dangerous fanatical cult. They are more like a religious army. Movements in South Aspia. The poor harvest has turned public sentiment against peace. Because in times of war, you know who gets the food first? The civilians? Oh no, wait, the army, that's stupid. Stupid civilians. Intelligence report on Beasol. The rich squander their ill-gotten gains while the citizens go hungry. Yep, Beasol is our ally, supposedly. Doesn't sound like it. Report on the Bullzone cult. 4 high priests lead their armies to the south. We must remain vigilant. Yeah, I can't argue with that. I'm so glad to meet you, Lord Symbios. You must still be tired after your expedition to Saraband. It must be difficult to fill in during your father's illness. King Benetram thinks very highly of you. Reports on the Destonian Empire. We have repelled several invasions by the Empire and enjoy a brief peace. Republican military report. All generals remain loyal. They tend towards conservatism. Yeah, that blew the fucking colours right out with that extreme craziness. Aspinian political report. Some states still cling to class structure. Class consciousness is rising. Great, so we're going to have a bloody class war now. Aspinian economical port. Due to Aspinia's poor soil, harvest predictions are most unfavourable. The Independence War from the Empire. Aspia fought for its independence from the ruling aristocracy of Dystonia. Aspia Catacombs Excavation Project. Digging for ancient treasures continues in the catacombs. The king has never made excuses, so it's easy for people to misunderstand him. Even with Edmund's betrayal, I suspect some misunderstanding is involved. It is regrettable. Sorry, the Saturn seems to be having major breakdowns today. I picked up, oh for fuck's sake, recording at the save game in between chapters. Now that the war has begun, we should attack the Empire and take their land. That would make us all rich. Was I out of line there? I'm just kidding. Not really. I really don't know what to do about this. Some days it seems fine, other days it's a complete bag of wank. I'll have to stop it. Oh fuck, this is just driving me fucking crazy. Mascarin and her friends told us the third prince of the Empire is really hot. The fact he is a prince sounds good, but on top of that he's cool and handsome. I wish I could meet him. This must be quite worrisome for you. The war with the Empire, I mean. Living so far from the battlefield, things don't seem so different to me. Alright. I think I'm going to pull the cable out and put it back in again. Right back. The castle garrison has been strengthened since the Empire first moved against us. We've had small skirmishes before, but we've not fought in a real battle since the War of Independence. This is the National Treasure Vault. Only senators may enter, all others are prohibited. Well, that's what they make me say. Aspia has such a short history, I don't know of anything valuable in here. Oh, I can't see very well. Symbiosis is unable to open the treasure chests. Oh. I hope we find a thief at some point then. Well, that was a waste of everyone's time. Does Irene seem strange to you? Yeah, she's a fucking nutcase. I think so too. She is strange. I saw her in town just for a moment, and right away she seemed odd to me. Of course, she can be quite charming, and she seems to be a likeable girl. Yeah, you basically just don't like her because she's foreign. General Fafad has a great reputation, but that son of his, Brath, no one really understands him. He's always polite, but for some reason, he just seems so distant. Maybe he's just shy. Lord Symbios, you must have the most exciting adventures, like when you visited Saraband. Well, I really envy you. I've never left the country. Perhaps you could tell us a story sometime. Well, as long as this woman doesn't leave the country, she'd hate it. This castle is the centre of Aspinia, but we may live more modestly than other territories of the Republic. Our poorly fed army wouldn't stand a chance in the war against the Empire. No matter how long I slave over this stove, the king hardly notices. Maybe he's watching his weight. If only he was a glutton, at least we'd have more food in the castle, and everyone had plenty to eat. It's hard not being at 90 degrees to everything. Still, we're unlikely to find something amazing in the kitchen of a barren castle. That makes sense. If only King Benetran weren't so generous to others, the servants of his house might eat a little better. At least that's what they would say. That's not what I think. Oh no, of course, I love working here. Yeah, what should you speak to like that, butler? I could go grass you up. I mean, I'm not going to, but I could do if I wanted to. Oh. So that looks like that is at least this floor of the castle. I've been in there. That's the front door. Oh no, we've missed a wing. Since General Edmund left... Oops, sorry about that. Since General Edmund left, we've been under the command of General Fafard, guarding Aspia Castle. Now that King Bentham has returned, that's changed. I hope they appoint a new commander soon. How can we believe General Edmund betrayed his country? This stain on his honour will be cleared. His loyal soldiers will stand by him, I promise you. With all the troops ground Aspia, things could have gotten ugly. It's a good thing that General Fafard understood that and kept his troops outside the eastern gate. Yeah, things actually seem pretty shit back in the Old Republic. They say General Edmund fell into a river while escaping an Imperial trap. I don't really believe he's dead. Do you? Oh yeah, he's fucking dead. General Edmund would never die like that. I'm sure he managed to swim to safety. Oh yeah, unlike Julian. Oh well, we'll find out soon, I'm sure. I'm from the countryside. This war don't bother me. I'm more concerned about the food situation. Even before the war, Aspia was running out of food. Now with this, I don't know what will happen. Everything is secure in the castle. No one without clearance has passed through. Phew. With the war and all, it's gotten so tense around here. Look, my palms are all sweaty. We're searching the Aspia catacombs to learn what the ancients used them for, and we're compiling a report. We're always finding something new, but this is the biggest ever. We've unearthed a statue of a giant. I'm trying to get that bookcase. No, he has no interest in the bookcase. Reports on the rare beast pen. Eggs can be laid in chickens' nests and the chickens will incubate them. We don't have a chicken. We missed him. Reports on ancient hieroglyphs. The capital of the Old Kingdom was protected by a giant titan. We've had no word from Duke Palsis of Lookover for a while, probably caught in some new line of study. Palsis resigned as the Republic's executive officer and now works excavating ancient ruins. The mischievous beast Pen. It appears randomly and seems motivated purely by amusement. Strange gem floating in Lookover. It has grown brighter since the excavation team first discovered it. Even before the Republic existed, Aspia Castle was a famous fortress known for its stout walls. They won independence from the Empire by making their headquarters here. Naturally, Aspia became the capital. Underground Ruins Research Project. Research into the ruins of the 1,000-year-old Aspian Kingdom continue. Okay, so we've found a statue in the ruins of a Titan. Got it. Report on ancient technology. Ancient technology created things like flying machines and giant warriors. Would you like to pass? Yeah. This leads to the ancient catacombs, but they hold nothing for soldiers. Like us, only scholars may pass. I hope you won't turn into a boring old scholar like Duke Palsis. Okay, so it looks like I have to find Duke Palsis, and then I can get through here and fight the Titan. This is where the Senate Assembly is held. It is closed unless the Assembly is in session. If you would like to enter the chamber, you must show me a writ issued by a senator. Well, we need one of those so we can loot the treasure chest room as well. Yeah, we've done all this. Okay. Perhaps we meet Duke Palsis and Braff at this battle. Do you have anything to say about Braff now? Well, we learnt some. We learnt about the catacombs, didn't we, in the castle?
Hold on, aren't you Lord Symbios? Heard of your heroism on the way back from the peace conference was extraordinary. You're gaining quite a reputation. They say you possess a rare talent as a commander.
If that's the reputation of Lord Symbios, then I'm even more honoured to serve under his command.
I wish Sir Danteres, the hero of all of Aspinia, would say the same about me. Is it true you're moving to counterattack the Basal army, Lord Symbios?
We've heard bad things about Braff. I think he's probably a little telltale snitch. But I don't see how he can inform the Basal army. Plus, Daddy Dearest will probably tell him anyway. Yeah, we'll just be straight with the little rat.
You just returned from one battle with the Empire, and now you're off again. In any case, I wish you luck.
Don't trust him. Let's follow him.
By the way, my name is Braff. I'm Fathad's son. I'm sure we'll see each other again.
Well, there's no door that way. Where's he gone? Where's the little kid gone? He must have gone somewhere. No, he's probably just written out of the castle. If we get the opportunity, we should probably kill Braff. We could always bully him into letting us past, I guess. What? No, I don't want to get past, mate. Yeah, I didn't think so. Lord Symbios, you're a brave soldier who risked his life for his country. You'd never turn into one of those parasitic scholars sitting around philosophizing all day. No, Irene is completely normal. No? Well, you're a man, so you're probably not thinking with your head. As an attractive woman, she could probably paint herself blue and you wouldn't bat an eye. Men. What, just because I'm not a massive racist? General Fathad has a great reputation, but that son of his Braff, no one really understands him. He's always polite, but for some reason he just seems so distant. Well, maybe he's just shy. He's not shy. He accosted me as I was leaving the castle and tried to suck up to me. He's definitely not shy. That's not what's wrong with him. It's something else. What a difficult task you have, stopping the Basal army from taking Storwich with your small force. Unless we can take the army at the South Gate by surprise, our forces can't do much. You just came back and already you're mobilising your forces again. Aspia's inner and outer walls, as well as the moat, should protect us. I believe we have the advantage. What are you two doing?
Cannot reason to believe the Median army is in danger. It's the Albusum statue. We weren't fully aware of the effects of its power.
The Albusum statue? I don't think I understand. Please explain.
The statue, besides guarding Albusum village, kept evil beasts away and dark forces in check. The Great Wall is said to have amplified the divine protection. That's why more creatures are appearing now.
The Great Wall held such power over beasts? If this is true, what are these dark forces that held it in check?
Take, for example, the vendor you fought. You were victorious because the statue was protecting you by abating the Vandal's powers. Also, the power of the Bullzone priests. Now that the protection is no more, they can exercise their true power.
If the Median army heads for Barons, they might intercept the Bullzone priests. In fact, I'm quite sure they would.
If they engage the Bullzone sects with their heightened powers, it would be disastrous. Someone must warn them. The orb that Garn carries is apparently an effective weapon against the Bullzone forces. I could take it to them. I'll stand you degree. I'll leave the bird right away. Are we gonna intercept the Basil army to protect storage? I shall return to headquarters and tell everyone to be ready for mobilizing for this mission.
Oh, Zero's buggered off. And I've lost Julian. Right, we're gonna have... I don't even know if I'll even have 12 characters. Oh, there's a full town, is there? Well, I think I'm going to leave the episode here. Thank you for watching. I'm going to make sure the recording's okay. The colours seem quite happy again now. And we'll be back next episode to explore the town of Aspia.